Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. I thought I would do an outfit of the day really quickly and also a review on MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer. I've had it for about a month now, maybe a little longer than a month, and I've been using it for my under eyes, under here for dark circles, and it's working pretty well. It's not 100% the concealer that I need, but it works better than several of the other ones that I've tried, and I will mention those shortly. Let me do the outfit of the day really quickly. Let's see. I need to stand back there so you guys can see. Okay, and my kitchen is still kind of not really completely clean. I know I've got stuff back there that I need to pick up. My daughter's shoes on the floor, and then that's my pump. It goes with me to work, and on this side there's a toy there, so don't mind anything else. But let me show you guys what I have on. Let me get this phone out of my pocket. Okay, so it is really cold here today, like so cold I can feel it inside, which is really odd. But this is my pink coat. It is a Peacoat. I meant to say Peacoat, not pink coat, but it's a Peacoat. It is pink. It's a very light shade of pink, and it is from Victoria's Secret. The Victoria's Secret catalog. It's that Moda International brand that they have from Victoria's Secret. So that's my coat, and then I've got on my black Etienne Aigner. Some of you guys messaged me with how to pronounce that. So Etienne Aigner. There we go. Riding boots. I've got on my Old Navy Rockstar jeggings. You guys can see those. The Rockstar jeggings. I really do like the way these fit. I buy Old Navy jeans for work, but they are not the most flattering fit. I buy them for work because they tend to be, really reasonable, really cheap. But they're never the most flattering fit, which is why I only wear them to the office, not, when I want to look cute otherwise. But these are the most amazing fit. And when I was checking out, the young lady that was checking me out said she never really takes to Old Navy jeans. She never likes them. They never fit her. She's always, she's very picky about the fit of pants that she has. And she says the Rockstar ones are awesome, that she wears them all the time and she loves them. And for someone who's so picky, when it comes to their pants, she just is in love with that style. So I think, Rockstars are great. They do have a little bit of stretch in them. I think you could wear jeggings regardless of what size you are, irregardless of what size you are. They're very flattering. They are. So there's those. I've got a black long sleeve t-shirt. It's just a simple tee from, it's the Mossimo from Target. And then this black cardigan, which is also from Target. It's just a long cardigan like that. And the other day, my daughter, I was getting her dressed and she had on a long sleeve t-shirt. And I needed to put a sweater on her, and she was complaining. She's like, "Mommy, I don't want to put that on. My sleeves are going to go all funny. It's not going to go right. It's not going to fit right." So I was like, "Honey, you put your shirt in your palm, and then you make a fist, and you hold it. And then you put your arm through the sweater." And she thinks that is the most, look what I can do. She thinks it's the most amazing thing. But that's what I do. I don't know if that's what you guys do too. But, you hold on to this. You push your arm through the sweater and it goes through, to the end. It looks like I have cap sleeves on right here, doesn't it? But I don't. It's just, let me see. It's just the t-shirt. There we go. Needs to be pulled down some more. Anyhow, so taught her how to do that the other day. It was so funny. She was like, "I don't want to wear long sleeves. They're icky. They feel icky. They bunch up." Anyhow, so there's that. I've got on a gray, kind of a tissue scarf. I like these because I can wear them year round. They're pretty, they're very, very viscose. They're not very thick. And then I've got on the black Brando Necklace by MR Chic. I threw that on there because I like the way it looks kind of peeking out you know, through the scarf. So there's that. On my face I have MAC Studio Sculpt foundation, which I will do a review on that foundation alone. The Studio Sculpt concealer, I've got on the Shimmering Sands, Covergirl Shimmering Sands on my eyes, and Flirt by Chanel, the Flirt lipstick on my lips, and then on my cheeks I've got MAC's Style Blush, which is a pretty kind of peachy color blush. Anyhow, so on to my review. This is MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer. It comes in a pot like this. It looks like that. And I am the shade NC15. I understand it's backwards. I apologize for that. I have a reverse image. That's why everything, you know, like you guys are always asking me why I wear my wedding rings on my opposite hand. It's not. This is my left hand, but I have a reverse image, and it is purely beneficial for me. Unfortunately, you guys see it reversed, so that's why. But I am NC15. That's the shade. This is a very moisture-filled foundation. Sorry, I can't get my words together. A very moisture-filled foundation. It is pretty thick in consistency. Now, my problem with concealers is I have to have a lot of coverage. I can't do concealers that are really watery or that you have to, you know, really build up. I want something that when I put it on is already built up a lot. I will definitely build it up some more, but I don't like, you know, sometimes you get the little concealers with the doe foot applicators and you have to put a light, you know, cover on and or a light layer on and then go back when it dries and put another layer. You know, I don't like that. I want something that is thick and has a lot of coverage right off the bat. I have very dark circles. They come down, like right here is a triangle, and you'll start to see it if I start pointing it out. Right here is my darkest line. You can see it. It comes to an end here. It comes from the corner of my eye down to here, and then it kind of goes in a triangle up. And this right in here is pretty much, you know, black blue. It's dark. It's got a lot of red in it too. And then out on my outer corner right here, I have another little dark circle. So the line is like here to here, and then as well on this side. And see, if I point it to you, you guys can probably notice it a little bit more. Now, most concealers, when I put them on, will, you know, it lightens it, but it does not really, you know, create a flawless canvas as far as the lines are concerned. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Allergies are coming back crazy. Anyway, so that is what I use concealer for. I never really, very rarely do I use it anywhere else but underneath my eyes. That is where my circles are the darkest. And aside from that, I do have some freckles or age spots in here that I've talked to you guys about that I can cover with my foundation. I have lightened them up enough to where I can cover them with my foundation again. They are not gone with the Garnier Dark Spot Corrector. I don't think it's going to do anything else than what it's already done as far as lightening is concerned. So I will move on to something probably a little bit more expensive, a little bit more concentrated, to see if I can remove them completely. But it has lightened them enough to the point where I can put foundation on and I'm fine. Before, foundation and then I'd have to go back with concealer and it was just layers of makeup. So I'm fine now. Aside from that, when I get an occasional breakout, they never really tend to be red, so I never feel like I need to cover them with concealer. I use concealer primarily for underneath my eyes. So as I was saying, this is definitely more moisture packed than like the MAC Studio Fix concealer, which I also have, or my Laura Mercier Secret Cover and Concealer, Camouflage and Concealer. It's like a double pot. And you're supposed to put one on top, or one underneath, and then one on top of that, and that corrects. It's like a corrector and concealer in one. That does a good job. However, it does not, I don't know, it doesn't set well on underneath my eyes, if that makes sense. It creases and looks very weird. So, this I put on. I get more coverage out of it when I use a little brush, and I do, you know, I put more product, like a lot of product, right here where the line is, and then I blend out. And then I will take my finger and get some, you can see what I picked up on there, and then I will, once I have the concealer underneath with the brush, tap to blend, and I'm just, you know, I tap to blend. I never ever rub, because rub, you're removing some of the product, and I want a mask of concealer because I have dark circles. So that's what I do underneath there, and you just tap. So if this was my eye, I would be doing this, like that, tapping to blend. So you can see right here where I put the concealer at, and then you tap it in, and it is the exact shade of my skin, so it disappears. You guys see that? But it is like very, very thick, covers very, very nicely. I do have some veins in my hand that I don't know if you can see where the veins are that it concealed. So there's that. Very nice, very, very moisture. God, I cannot talk at all this morning. I'm so sorry. What else do I need to tell you guys? If you have any questions, just ask and I can answer that way, because I start doing this and I go blank. It's like, what am I supposed to talk about again? Anyhow, so that's what I do. I, you know, tap it in, and then I go in with a light powder. Usually I use the Coty Airspun powder. Lately I've been using the Makeup Forever HD powder. I don't really think I like that. I think it creates lines in my concealer. I don't think it does the flawless thing. It creates kind of a weird texture under here, kind of crepey, I guess. So I use the Coty Airspun and I tap it lightly. Never do I drag the brush. I tap the brush on just to set the concealer in place. And then I'm done with my concealer. And when I'm powdering my face and everything else, I make sure not to go back over that area too much, because you will kind of remove some of the makeup. So, you know, I powder everywhere else and then, you know, go on to my eye makeup. But this is what I'm using right now. I have been using the Laura Mercier corrector and concealer. I'm not very, very happy with it. It's just not giving me the coverage that I need, and I need a very, very thick coverage. I hate to say thick because, you know, nobody wants to wear a mask, but I have very dark circles, so I need a little bit of a mask under there, if that makes any sense. I like a very flawless looking, you know, canvas. I don't really like for there to be too much, you know, circlage going on, if that makes any sense. You'll see it on some people, and you know, it looks fine on them. On me, when I have the dark circles under here, that's all you see on my face. Even if I have makeup on, or I've done, you know, a wonderful job everywhere else, that's all you see, or at least that's all I see. And we do our makeup, you know, for ourselves before we do it for anybody else. So that is that. It is a great concealer. I want to say it is $14.50. It might be $19.50. I will put it down below. I'm sorry I didn't have that information. It comes in the MAC, the full range of MAC colors, and just at a regular counter. You don't have to go to a pro counter or anything to have it there. So yeah, I'm really liking it. Really, really liking it so far. I'm still on the hunt for a better concealer. I'm still on the hunt for a really awesome foundation too. You know, those two things, I want perfection. I just do. Yeah, they are the base of my face, the base of everything that you do to your face. So looking for wonderful, wonderful products. But so far, you know, this one is good. It is good. So that is it. If I missed anything, don't hesitate to ask, because I will answer, and I will link, or I will put the price and everything down below. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.